3, 2, 1, begin! Alright, welcome back everyone to Saku Racing League, where we play Link to the Past, and we play open mode, so that means we start without going through the standard rain sequence at the beginning of the game. We start with no sword, we have to find a weapon, and but we do start with boots, which is really nice and allows us to go fast. So at the beginning here, I typically will check a few of the early chests, looking for things like bombs, looking for things like money, and hopefully a weapon. Our objective is to defeat Ganon. In order to defeat Ganon, we need to obtain 7 crystals. Those crystals are randomized amongst the dungeons, so I won't know yet. Ooh, nice. I won't know yet whether or not... Oh my god! Wow, okay, I won't know yet which dungeons I need to complete, but it is hopefully going to be the easy ones. But, okay, boomerang on the ledge there, so that means that it's not a required Aga seed at the moment. There's still a possibility that we need to go fight Aghanim in order to unlock the Dark World, but yeah. So I got really excited there because the bush crab has a random chance to, like, not a random chance. When the seed is generated, what the bush crab drops is selected, and in this case it was 8 bombs, which is not regularly a thing. It's something that happens decently rare for me, at least. I forgot to select the thing for the tracker to show up on the screen here. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I haven't gone over. Also, we got excited because our tree pull prize, there's 3 tree pull prizes you can get from killing enemies or getting hit by enemies or other things like that that will like determine which tier of prize you'll get from the tree. And the one that we got right there was 20 rupees, which was really good. It's something that is decently easy to get. Yo, bombos. And a sword. We couldn't use bombos without the sword, so that's nice. Ooh. Also, welcome in Rakanai. Use VTorps or Kira. We use VTorps website. It's generated through Sahasrabot. These are the Saku League boots preset for through the bot. All right, so we got a shovel. Nice. Nice. Gloves? Okay, so that's one of our Dark World access items. A flute? Flute is always nice to get in the front town here because then you're just able to go and activate it right away. Okay, paid 100 rupees for 20 rupees. Alright, duck activated. I'm trying to think of like what my next play is. After I do Kakariko, I don't really always follow the same exact path, but normally, like a lot of the times, my standard like beginning routing is pretty standard for what I do, but sometimes when I get like things like the flute, I start to go, maybe I should try going up Death Mountain, but I'm worried that if I go up Death Mountain early and I don't get the other stuff, I might find, let's say, Mir or Hookshot in one of the other locations, and by going up Death Mountain early, then I'm hacking myself. Oh no, Jamal! You got the bath water from the drink vending machine. Yo, okay, Master Sword is a little bit of a thing that I both like to see and don't like to see early game, because sometimes that could mean that I might need to go do Aga in order to get access to the Dark World, but that's only if we find the lamp. So until we find the lamp, we're gonna completely ignore Aga and pretend like it doesn't exist. Also welcome in Chris, and No Guard, and Code, and Udai, and Vidmir Rain. Alright, Heart Piece. I could have probably skipped this. But because we did get the shovel, we're gonna go over here, and we're gonna dig up the spot. No, 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 we don't want the lamp. No, no, no. I see you cheering in the chat for the lamp. No. Okay. Well, well, well. We got ourselves the gloves. So what we're gonna do instead of going to where I normally would is we're gonna go back to Sanctuary. We're gonna go into the back of Escape. We have one of the convenient things about boots is that we don't need to use a lot of bombs for these early bonkable walls and stuff. Because we can just bonk to open them. Put your pizza down and cross your fingers for the lamp. Wow. All right, we have a bottle. And we also have, we have the map. So that means there's only 3 chests left in the front of Escape. We're going to do one more thing over here. And the reason is because we have 162 rupees and we can get a whole bunch of rupees from, the Houlihan room. Thank you, Brain, for rebooting live on stream. But yeah, if we were to find the key and the map in the back of Hyrule Castle, then there'd be 4 things in the front of Hyrule Castle. But because we found the map. It makes it more worth going into the front of Hyrule Castle in that situation. So that was the Houlihan room, nicknamed after the person who won a prize or something like that. And you can get in there by basically if the I don't have the hammer. If you drop down a hole and the game can't figure out where to put you, where you're supposed to be landing, it will put you in there as like a fail-safe room kind of thing to make sure that you don't, so that it puts you in the right place so you're not glitching out. And so we're manipulating the camera in order to make the game go, where am I supposed to put her? Oh, well, guess we'll just give her a bunch of money. And yeah. It puts us there. And now we have a lot closer to the amount of money that we need for Zora. So I'm banking on finding potentially 120 rupees between now and when we get to Zora's area. Yo, Cyber, thank you so much for the tier 2, 82 months. Oh my god. I can't believe, I keep seeing all of these big, like, huge subscriber numbers, and it's just so amazing to think that so many of you have been around for so long. Chocobo exactly as well with the tier 2 resub 16 months. I'll be talking about my vacation after stream. Wow, we just keep getting nothing but bombs. What's happening? I needed money. This game is not giving me money. That's okay. We have a good area with 5 chests. Mini Moldworm Cave coming up. I suspect we'll get good monies. I tried to dash. That is a bottle. So, not necessary. It's a nice to have, but not necessary. Hey, Retrovisions! I just killed the rock! Not Dwayne. I just mean the Octo-Rock. Alright, let's go up here. More money. Okay, come on, I need 100 bucks. Well, that's 50 bucks. Okay, tempered sword and a book. Desert Palace. We can go into Desert Palace. We can't beat Desert Palace because Desert Palace requires a fire source to get to the boss. So either lamp or... I almost said lap. Either lamp or... fire rod. Rain. I do not want any angry pickles. Oh, I need to find money real fast, or that hula hand thing that I did earlier is gonna be a waste. That's okay, that's technically money, I guess, but that wasn't what I was referring to. Alright, we're setting up a glitch where we're going to do some water walking. But we want to make sure we set it up down here. Or activate it down here. So, running near a ledge and then jumping downwards into the water here will allow us to run on the water, which is pretty decent. So that looks like 10 arrows on the ledge there. That is not something that I will be caring about. Okay, well, I can't go to Zora. We'll get some health. Water walking magic. I'm surprised that we got tempered so early, but honestly, I really like having tempered more than I'd like having Master Sword. It's such a strong weapon. That was so smooth. Oh my god. That was super smooth. Arrows, arrows, arrows. We have a bow, but we don't have a lamp. I feel like we're gonna get a lamp. Oh, a hammer. Okay. Now I'm less sure. Do I want to... Oh man, there's so many places I can go. Is Eastern? I knew it! Gosh! I was like, I can finish Eastern. Eastern's gonna be a heckin' pendant. Sure enough. You know what? We're here already. I do not like going into Hyrule Castle at all. But I'm here already. Saku's nemesis. I come in here, I'm like, oh god. Alright, so we can't find the small key in Zelda's cell. So if we don't find a small key in the next chest, that means that it's in the sewers. We know that Zelda's cell can't have the map because we've already got the map. So... No, thank you. Okay, so small key is in the sewers. So we will get our last item from Zelda's cell. There's logic in place to prevent you from like soft locking. and that will, sorry, and the logic will basically never allow, I think, a small key to be here. Oh, good. All the money that I needed. Well, where was that when I wanted to go to Stinky? Oh, I don't want to go and do... You know what? I'm not gonna do, what's it called? I'm not gonna do Eastern Palace. Gosh, I don't like any of my choices. That's why I'm making these silly, goofy things where I'm going and doing dungeons. Thank you for finding my money. Anytime, dude, McDude. Okay. So here's my choices. Desert Palace, Eastern Palace, and the... I almost said the moon? Hello? No? The mountain. Thank you. Gosh, my brain today. Okay, you know what? Can we please just go to Sahashala? Okay, so Pendant Eastern. Okay. We have everything for Dark World except for the Moon Pearl. All we would need right now is, for... Oh, this one Octorok here. All we would need for a different path into the Dark World is a lamp. I can finish Eastern, but it's not logically finishable, so we're... It's also a pendant dungeon, so I don't really care about it enough to do all of it. But we're gonna do as much as we can, because it's possible that these early chests might be something necessary. Look at that boost, though! You know, every time that somebody mentions bacon sword, I get an intense craving for bacon. Also, did you all see the picture I put in the Discord of my nachos from today? Yum. Although I think I put too much cheese on it. So there's still one more item in this dungeon. So if it's not in the next chest, then it might be, blasphemy? What, too much cheese is blasphemy? What? Please, goodness, I messed that up so bad. Oh, that chest turn! Oh, the skill! Oh, I get so excited when I pull off like minor tricks like that. Our container requires a bomb. Thanks, game! There's my last item. Okay, we're done here. Now we have the ability to go see Zora. Ah! Yeah. More cheese, more better. I always love it when somebody says more better. I don't know why, it's just very funny. Also, welcome in Retrovisions and Dude McDude. I hope you're doing well. Hello? Wow. Well, that was not at all what I was looking for. This game is super bully. I almost just tried to go into the dark world. I have 3 options. I have Desert Palace. I have a couple of checks on the mountain. And I have, Zora. You know, honestly, I always say that the game is bullying me. Somebody mentioned on my YouTube channel that I complain a lot about mean seeds and the game's bullying me. But that's because I'm a masochist. That's why I still play it. So, yeah. And randos are bullies. No matter what, the seed is always gonna bully me. Saku, you're not supposed to just admit that. Okay. I have no idea what you're talking about. I never said anything of that nature. You can't prove otherwise. Sus. Darn it! I'm still not finding the lamp or the moon pearl. Where am I going? I don't have anything else to do here. I don't have anything else, so saw a video with the dev Subnautica 2 is coming along well. Nice! Okay, let's glitch. And by glitch, I mean skill. We use our skill to go through dark rooms. Which, I call it a glitch. It's not a glitch. It's one of those things that is never required. Okay, I say that. It is kind of required in in advanced mode. They say, oh, it's fine because you just have to have rooms with like torches. But then their specifications with how far away from the door the torch can be is a bit ridiculous. So, but yeah, in advanced mode, which is the basic, like not the basic one, but like the standard racing seed, if you're gonna generate a rando, it can have you do dark rooms with fire rod because it expects that you know exactly where in the room the torch thing is. Okay, that's Quake. To light it so that it lights up the room. Yes, FBI, I'd like to report a crime. Walking around in the dark? Saving old men? What? Our gamer, thank you so much for the 16 months. Yeah, it's very odd that we're finding so many bottles and half magic. But wait, see, the thing is we have the tempered sword, so yeah, I don't know. Also, welcome in, dog lover. Okay, well, that's all we can get up here. I guess we're gonna go to... Really? Zora? Okay. Yo, happy birthday! We're gonna go see Zora. This is... Come on, Saku, please. There we go. Booper. Oh shoot, her Ruby cam's not on properly. No crabs. I thought she was being very still. No, when it's zoomed in like that, that's a picture. Oops. I don't have flippers. I don't know why I'm going this way. Ignore the box. There's no box. Okay, it was Moon Pearl. Gosh darn it! This game, big bully. Alright, so we can do a lot of different things. But what I'm gonna do is, to start, I'm going to go to Hype Cave. I was really hoping. Honestly, if I would have gotten the money that I was wanting at the beginning, I would have been so much better off than what I was doing. But I really did heck myself by not having enough money, and I probably could have gotten more by farming it from the tree. But I had no idea. I had no idea that it was going to be important and or that I wouldn't get enough money beforehand. This is the cost of gambling. Wow. Wow. Oh, look, the lamp. Now we can go to Desert Palace. This is actually a really nice cave. Alright, so we should have 2 red crystals. Looks like it's Ice Palace and Thieves Town. Naturally, Skull Woods is gonna be a pendant. And so is Pod, because heck me, I guess. So, everything else, crystal, crystal, crystal. Cool. So what do we need? In order to beat this game, we need... Cane of Samaria, a Fire Rod, an Ice Rod, a Hook Shot, a Mirror, a Flippers. Yo, Cyber Chow, thank you so much for the 74 months. I see, you say Cave of Unrelenting Disappointment shop vac, but that was actually a really good hype cave, I feel like. We got a bunch of money and a lamp. I don't, oh, yeah. Fire Rod cannot be on the pedestal because Skull Woods would be, unobtainable. The only rod that could be on there would be... Yeah, no. The only rod that could be on there would be Ice Rod. One day I'll get the timing on that. Well, we're here. We can do Thieves Town. We'll grab these 2 before we go in there, though. 100 bucks and 10 arrows. Okay. Okay. You know, considering I took a vacation and I've been off for a week, I feel like I'm still doing pretty good. Also, I need to, one of the things that I need to do that I forgot to do before I went on holidays was highlight all of my, what's it called? Highlight all of my 10 game multi-world for the VOD channel. Okay, we got ourselves the big key. There is 4 chests in the front of Thieves Town before you're locked by having to have the big key. So 3 of those are always going to be something besides the big key, and one of them has to be the big key. That was odd. I turned on captions for a YouTube video and somehow they were on for this stream. Hey, Sylvanas. Also, I do have captions built into the stream. We got ourselves a cane to Samaria. That's pretty good. I do have captions built into the stream, but they're not very good. They don't work half the time and they don't know exactly what I'm saying. One of the things I want to do is just set up a channel in the Discord. Like, I have a lot of channels in the Discord, but it would be really funny to just set up a channel in the Discord for random screenshots of the subtitle nonsense that happens for like the subtitle nonsense that happens on stream. I guess that could just be the quotes channel, but eh. Hey, Wizquaza! Are we winning? I have no idea. I hope so. Also, hi Lanthier. How was the farmer's market? On the use of the title 9 cents? Oh, is that what I was saying that I said about total nonsense? Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. It's really funny. The one is an apple cider, nice. I'm being bullied. I also haven't been, like, super safe with the enemies. Alright, so no small key here, please. I want this. Okay. Game is funny! Saku acting like someone played a Run Towards Danger card? Maybe. Cold cup? Oh, nice. Got a cold cup of coffee. Could almost be iced cup or iced coffee. Yeah, the drink redeems aren't guaranteed to be a good thing. There's, as a matter of fact, a few not great things in there. One, 2, 3. Oh my god! The mirror! That's actually really good. But I also want a tall glass of sand or a cup of melted butter. Well, 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 we got ourselves one of the items for Swamp Palace. So yeah, no, we got actually 2 really good items from there. We got the Cane of Samaria and we got the mirror. You drink melted butter over a cold cup of coffee? Fair. Whoop. Hello? There we go. Gosh, movie theater popcorn is really good though. I'll pick it up just because I need to do Turtle Rock and I don't know that I won't need to do Turtle Rock looking for something goofy on Laser Bridge. Well, that would have been Boots. That would have been Boots. Oh, God. We're gonna go to Tower of Hera. And to East Death Mountain. Okay, I should have been hit by that cabbage. I am shocked that it missed me. Up the stairs, go fast. There's specific frames that you can use, what's it called? Actually, no, let's grab Ether first. There are specific spots in the game where if you transition from Dark World to Light World, you'll get a fast transition or a faster transition. Instead of your screen wobbling like 3 times, it'll wobble 2 times. And so the reason why I'm always coming from the right side is because depending upon how you run, you can sometimes set up a pretty solid way to get the fast transition on that spot. So a lot of people might be like, well, why don't you just run from the left? And that's, yeah, because I'm trying to get the fast transition. Oh, oh my God! Okay. Ice Rod needs fire in Tower of Hera. Yo, McFruit, how are you doing? So we're looking for the small key. A useful hint, right? I wish I had the hook shot so I didn't have to bomb jump. Some cash is under some rocks. I'm pretty sure I already got that. There's no way I do this without falling. Okay, never mind. Well. Not worth. Another fine Friday. This is a goofy thing. Nope. Darn it, I thought I had set it up right, but I didn't. Ah! I got too cocky. All right, Muldorm time. Okay. So the race room's name today is, I think, something to do about Invincible Pod. So we were taking guesses earlier about what would be so we typically will always make guesses on the race room names in the race room. And so it was funny because there were some people that were like, oh, you know, it's gonna be invincible because we're not gonna need to do it because and it's so funny that Pod ended up actually being a pendant dungeon, so it's possible that might actually be the case where we don't need to do it. I hope somebody skips the basement so that it gives me an advantage. Nice! It's break time! Time to get a brain break. Let's see. Desert Palace, I think, is going to be next. And the reason why, not after this, I have to go to East Death Mountain first. But after I finish East Death Mountain, once I look to see what Turtle Rock is for for medallions, if I can go in there, I'm going to go in there as deep as I possibly can. And then if I can't, you know, then I'll leave and go to Misery Mire, I think is the play. I was like, oh my god, I found the ice rod, and then yeah, that's because I knew it was there. It took my brain a second to be like less excited because like, oh yeah, I knew that was there. Even though I knew it was there, I still was surprised. And I don't know why. Because I shouldn't have been, because I knew it was there. Okay, 10 arrows. Like when you were a bit surprised you got blue mail at the digging game? Yeah. Even though I knew it had to be there, because I had already dug up the other spot. It's just, I don't know. I have a very short-term memory problem, or memory problem in general. So I just cannot remember things like that. It's weird because I know it, like I knew that it was there mentally, like in my brain, but I was still surprised that it was. Oh my god, the hook shot. Okay. Please, if you could just give me flippers and the fire rod here, I'd be really happy. Come on, flippers, fire rod. Well, bam. Darn. I mean, hookshot's good to get, though, before we go to, that's the mushroom, so we can fake powder. This is not far enough back, I don't think. Oh! That was barely far enough back. Rude. Okay, so let's see how deep we can get into here. We might not even be able to open it at all. We'll see. Because if it's ether, then we... Oh, we can. Nice. The Turtle Rock is bombos. So there is a chest right at the beginning to the left that we're gonna go into. Oh, no. Sahashala has a unique item. Well, that's a problem. It can't be the fire rod. Because I'm pretty sure Swamp Palace or Skullwoods is the green pendant. So we don't have the fire rod, so we can't go to the room on the right. It could be flippers, it could be... Honestly, it could be many things. No! I saw that happening. But I was so... It doesn't matter, because we have the fairy. Gosh, I just didn't care, because I was like, nah, we'll be fine. Ether, wow, okay. I don't have a small key. Okay, we got ether. We can get into Misery Mire. And I'm pretty sure we can finish it. Please be fairies, actually. Health is fine too. So, Sahashala can have any of the following. Not fire rod. It can be blue meringue, but it can't be red meringue because we've seen red meringue on... We've seen a boomerang on the... what's it called? Ledge. Lumberjack ledge. Darn, that's a lot of health. Okay. Blue cane can be there. The cape can be there. Zora's flippers can be there. Powder can be there. A sword can be there. Bottle can be there. Okay, yeah, no, that's it here. Alright. Goodness, I got the hiccups for a second. Hey, movie. Hey, Crate, how you doing? I just want to double check. I'm pretty sure... I need to double check that, which the green pendant is. I don't need to check and see what the medallion is because I don't care. I've got all of them now anyway, so... Just chilling this evening. I'm doing pretty fantastic. Want ether? I apparently... Nope, it's Quake. Sorry. No burb toss today. I do not need that. I'll at least have to root for burb toss. Oh, green pendant is pod. It can be the fire rod. Oh, that's disgusting. Okay. I love how the bird just let me pick up the thing and go and didn't even stop me. We're gonna get the key dash here. So by dashing on the right frame in the doorway, we can make it so that we don't bonk when we use the key and dash at the same time. No, thank you. Oh, man. After this seed, we're gonna be doing another race seed, but it's gonna be asynced from last week's Friday race. It's always weird because every time I do an async race, it comes out in the order I played it. So instead of the order in which like everybody else played it. Oh, I did that way too early. Alright. Desert Palace is now complete. We can do Misery Mire next. Thank you, Cedric. I always like trying to use the ice rod or like other miscellaneous items that are normally not the most common. Like fire rod moves faster than ice rod, so that's why a lot of people will use it instead of ice rod. So yeah. I think I can go clear Ice Palace too. Technically not, because I don't have flippers, but we can just fake flipper into it. I tend to avoid full clearing Ice Palace because of the fact that if I don't have flippers, for instance, it's really nice to just be able to go and... I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay. Forget it. Not useful. I tend to avoid doing Ice Palace until I have flippers, because if flippers is my go mode item, then I won't have to search Ice Palace for them, because you just can't get flippers in Ice Palace because you need flippers to get Ice Palace. Or to get to Ice Palace. So... nice! Silver arrows? Well, Ganon's gonna be a joke. We have both the orange sword and the silver arrows. Ouch. What sprites are those? The character on screen, that's actually me. It is the Maple Queen sprite, which was made for me because I'm Canadian. Yo, Double Zeta Ignis, thank you so much for joining us today. Also Cedric as well. Who made the sprite? Zarby. Zarby did. Zarby made this sprite, but somebody else made the bunny sprite, and then somebody else somebody took the Clifford sprite, recolored it ruby colors, and attached it to my sprite that I got from Zarby. Some cash isn't... Okay, so purple chest is dead. This, yeah, the Maple Queen is on the ALTTP rando site. But, I'm gonna get hit with this. Oh, I'm not. But it's been changed. This is now the Blossom Queen sprite. And so it's been updated, and the updated version is not on the website. Darn. Ouch. What's the weirdest place I've ever found the Master Sword on a seed? Ganon's castle? I don't think you can anymore on a basic placement rando. Find it in Ganon's tower. But there was a bug with the rando generation a long time ago where, yeah, you could just, all of the swords could be in Ganon's tower except for the first one. Yo, good night. Have a good night, Murnko. And have a good night, Cedric. This is a very dangerous thing to do. Bees. Yeah, you know, honestly, I should probably use the potion. Getting Master Sword on Uncle would be pretty weird. You know, one time, and I mention this every now and then, but one time I was commentating a race a long time ago with somebody who was adamant that that wall wasn't bombable and was only bonkable and would not, like, give it up. I kept saying that they were wrong. And they're like, nope, 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 nope. They kept saying it over and over again. And now every time I see that room, that's all I can think about is that one guy who argued with me over whether or not you can open that door with a bomb or boots. Okay, well, that's a problem. So, Swamp Palace, Ice Palace, Turtle Rock. Turtle Rock needs Fire Rod. Swamp Palace needs flippers. Ice Palace needs flippers, quote unquote. I say, well, it's not even needs flippers. Sorry, it's needs flippers because it doesn't really. Bombs or boots would be a fun game show. Alright, well, bam. You have fake powder. Please give me something good. Okay, well, now we can go ahead into the mushroom, I guess. So, By activating the Cane of Samaria and hearing that sound, as soon as you hear the sound effects starting to take place, you can swap to the mushroom and it will do the powder animation and you'll get the item for it. Which is nice, and that means that I can check both the powder location as well as the mushroom location based on the items that I have right now. And I won't feel bad about handing in the mushroom. Because I don't need it. Wow. Just keep getting more and more. Okay, we got magic. We get some health. Okay. So I think that our next step is going to be to go to Pod. And it's because it's the green pendant. So it'll allow us to go do Sahasrahla after. If Sahasrahla has something good, that'll be pretty nice. But also, Palace of Darkness has 5 items in it. So going into here and getting 5 items plus now the item from it being a green pendant makes it 6 in total. So it's a really valuable dungeon. That was actually a really good dash. By pressing down right before I got to the door, I made Kiki immediately catch up with me and immediately open the door. I was probably like 1 frame away from having to watch Kiki walk all the way down. So that was pretty good. Well, we can't go through the middle here because we don't have a small key. We're going around. There's a lot of places we can still go, and I'm a little bit nervous because they're a little bit far apart from each other. Some cache is in the Lost Woods. Did I get cache in the Lost Woods at the beginning of the game? That might mean that there's cache on the pedestal. Look at that. Professional. Small key here. Oh, no, small key here. Well, that means all the rest of them have to be small keys over here. So you have to have 4 small keys at the beginning of the dungeon. So that one right there is going to be a small key, and the one in the bottom is going to be a small key. We'll use our small key here. Whoa. I was not expecting my second hit to miss. Oh, I already have hammer out. Oh, wait. Did you get that person? No, I was commentating a race. So the people that were, racing used a bomb. They had to. But the whole reason why the discussion happened was because I mentioned they didn't have a bomb, and it was going to be a problem because they were going to get to the door and they weren't going to be able to open it. And the person that I was commentating with kept arguing with me, saying that no, they don't need a bomb, they just need the boots. And while it's true, you can actually bonk open a few doors in the game, especially early game stuff, if it's just a solid crack, it's not something you can just open with boots. It has to be opened with a bomb. Like this right here, if there's not a circle around the outside of it, it can't be opened with boots. There's like one exception. I need one more small key, which is right here. I could get the one that's up on the ledge there, but I don't care about it because I don't need it. Yeah, that's right there is a small key. But yeah. You know, on my YouTube channel, I actually have a playlist of all of the games that I could find that I commentated for. It was actually really hard to find all of those too. As well as I think all of the GDQ streams that I hosted. All right, bring it on. 1, 2. Look at all this money that we probably didn't need. That did give me a little bit of a boost. Hey, refracted, hey, arrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Alright. There should be, I believe, an item that I get from this boss. Oh, it's garbage. Green pendant, which we can take to Sashula. There's, I think, is there still one item in Eastern? I don't think there is. Did I miscalculate? Well, please let this be Fire Rod. Okay, well, that's good. Oh, that's less good, because now that puts Pod as a possible... Wait, that means Flippers is Go Mode. We can just Go Mode Ice Palace. Because Flippers is our Go Mode item. Please be nice. It was not nice. There we go. Break my solo AP now. Wait, what? Oh, take a break from your solo. Yeah, I was gonna ask you how the rest of Did I ask you how the rest of Repo went? Repo looks like a fun game. Okay, we're go-moding this dungeon. Because there's no possible way that I'll find flippers in here. And flippers is the last thing that I need. Why am I doing this? I'm go-moding this dungeon. I don't need that. All right, going down. Setting up this. When you knock down one, both of them will take damage, so we'll do that real fast. I'll take the hint, see if there's anything about flippers. Ace of Heart requires the hammer. Don't care. That was interesting. Do you think you'd ever consider doing a Faces of Evil randomizer? I mean, I already played the vanilla game. I can't, like, I just don't necessarily think that it would be super, I don't know. I like playing randomizers of games that I enjoy playing because it really makes you, I don't know, it gives you another opportunity to play the game for the first time. If that makes sense. Like, honestly, it was really cool to play for the first time for the vanilla game, just to see how, you know, because a lot of people make memes about how terrible the CDI games were and whatnot, and it was a lot of fun to see, like, the animations and everything else all. But I can't say that I would be interested in playing it over and over and over again. And there's so many other games that I have on my games queue that I just don't really see a point in trying to in order to, like, try to force myself to play a game that I just don't really need to. What am I doing? This has gone way out of hand. Like, I have, this year alone, I have 4 games I need to complete before the end of the year. At minimum. And that's quite a bit. Actually, 5. 5 games. I'm a little bit nervous about this whole not finishing Eastern thing that could bite me in the butt later. I didn't even realize it. You know what we should be doing? Turtle Rock. Turtle Rock, Turtle Rock, Turtle Rock. That is 100% what I should be doing right now. I mean, I think that it would be fine to play a CDI game rando. I just don't see it being more valuable than what I already do. Like, it's funny for the memes and everything else all. Like I said, it was fun to play when I played it the first time. As a cool little, I don't know how to describe it, but like a novelty kind of thing. Like a one-time thing is good. But I can't see, and I also feel like a lot of the benefits of that stream in particular was because of my reactions to like seeing it for the first time and everything. Can this dead rock please heckin' go away? I swear to God. Let me in. Like a lot of the gameplay for that was mostly people's like seeing my reactions to it for the first time, which is different than like when I play Link to the Past or other games where I'm going through and explaining kind of like how the game works and everything else all. Because I know that a lot of people enjoy the game, maybe want to play the randos or other miscellaneous things like that, and so helping people to be able to possibly see exactly what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and understand. Yeah, it's just a completely different style of game. Or style of gameplay, if that makes sense. When I play randos, it's way more describing what I'm doing, describing why I'm doing it, etc., in order to help people learn about the game. When I'm playing a first playthrough, it's much more like goofy reactions and relaxed and everything else all. Hey Zebrin, thank you so much for the 78 months. How are you doing? How are you feeling? So we have the hook shot, we have the fire rod. I think I was too slow. Yeah, I was. Aliyah. And Jacket, I hope you're all doing well. Okay, we needed small keys. Ah! I knew it! I knew it! Gosh darn it. The second that I realized that Turtle Rock was completable, I was like, oh my god, that's exactly where the flippers are. I did all that stuff with running around the overworld and worrying about Eastern when I had so much left of Turtle Rock to do. Off-brand copyright stuff. Yeah, exactly. Taste of disappointment. Alright, so we're in go mode. We only need to complete this dungeon and Swamp Palace. So we're gonna skip everything else. We're gonna skip all the things. All the things in the stuff. We're gonna get the small key from here. I don't want to deal with any of that. Okay, one down. That was really close. Yo, have a good night, Camry. I feel like something has changed on my, my chat app. It seems to be deleting the greet thing faster than it should be. Yo, Sir Duck, how are you doing? I don't have the big key! I'm a goof. Okay. Saku poison. Potentially. I have an allergy test for the first time in God only knows how long. In October. Thank you so much for the 200 biddies. It's a big key. Also, Fudge, you're amazing. Thank you so much. Did I say Foji again? Thank you so much, Fudge, for the 200 biddies. I appreciate you. Smile key, who could have expected that? Gosh, this menuing, yuck. Pickle juice. I love pickle juice. I need a small key down here. There's my small key. No, thank you. The only thing that would have been nice is if we found powder. I really don't enjoy going up Ganon's tower without it, but it's not like a critical thing. I just got the double heart refill from using the hook shot at the right time. I think it's on the right frame, if I'm not mistaken. One, two, three. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Oh god, dodge. Nice. I might be too close. It's fine. We got hit once, but we got hit there. I figured that I would be too close, but still pretty good. All right, Swamp Palace. So Swamp Palace is another quick dungeon when you just need to go mode it, which is I really love it when flippers are my go mode. Yo, have a good night, dog lover. Hey, Memtooth, I hope you're doing well. That emote reminds me of ender lilies. Also, that was a really weird thing that happened to my screen for half a second. It was like, it glitched. But I don't know if that was like... I don't know if that went fully through or not. It looked really weird on my screen for half a second. So in here, we're gonna have to pick up a couple small keys and then just go straight to the boss. That's pretty much all we're doing. Yo, Demoness, how you doing? It's good to see you. I'll go streaming. Oh, you're at work? Oh, no. I was on holiday for a week. It was fantastic. Trying to go fast. I can't believe it's an hour and 27 minutes into the race and I'm getting my last crystal in just a second. Darn, I was really hoping that that was going to be powder. I mean, it was a long shot. Not like the item. But, you know, potentially getting powder there would be really nice. So I didn't have to go and... yeah. So having tempered sword means that this is just single slash, grab eyeball, single slash. Each of them. Darn. Off. Alright, can we do this correctly? Nope. Yo, kitty cat, how you doing? I messed it up. That's what I get for going away on holiday. Not practicing. I wonder if people are gonna struggle with the flippers the most, or if they're gonna struggle with the fire rod the most. Or whatever was in the basement of Tower of Hera. There's a lot of gotchas in this seed. Like, there was a lot of things that you had to, like, you had to get the green pendant from Saku. I swear to God, this one dead rock. Go away. Taco just finished. Yo, nice. No, thank you. Gonna try not to stay up until 2 a.m. playing Timberborn again. It's those beavers. Taco's gonna come in and yell at me for generating this. Nope. Nope. Yo, Sartes also. Can we not? Yes, please, please, please be safe. Please stay safe. Yeah, they finished 1 minute apart. Not even 1 minute apart from each other. Yeah, of course. Please take care of yourself. And thank you so much for coming by. Alright, Ganon time. 22 chests at the beginning of Ganon's castle. One of them contains the big key. I always guess it is number 7. And I always do the exact same route every time. So the chests are always in the exact same number that they will always be every time that I do this. Red mail. Blue sword? Okay, blue sword. Hello, gold sword. Sartes, thank you so much for the tier 3 resub. You're guessing 20? Ooh, big numbers. Only blue swords. All right, so far we've done 3. 4, 5, 6, and it's 7! Look at that! Gamer! What theory do you guess? Rigged! Wahaha! We're gonna bring these mimics all the way up here. The mimics will copy your movements, but you can still move while holding, or the game still thinks that you're moving if you're holding a wall. It's like you grab the wall, and then, but you can't be moving when you grab the wall. If you're moving when you grab the wall, it won't work. You have to stop moving, grab the wall, and then move as if you were moving the mimics. And then, yeah, you can just move them around. Hey, Seth. My holiday was fantastic. I will be talking about it as soon as the race seed is done. Hello? Beams. Yuck. When you have gold sword. Because you don't have... Oh god, I'm gonna get beamed again. I hate trying to hit these guys from the top or from the bottom. Saku, you proved me right. Rain Zephyr! How was Final Fantasy VIII? Thank you so much for the raid. Alright, we are going to defeat... Oh gosh, that was way too early. Well, this has gone not according to plan. Okay. I'm sad about all of this. I went from having a fantastic Lammo fight to having an abysmal one. I want this because I don't have powder. So for some reason, I was expecting the Helmosaurs from Pod. But, yeah. Gotta light up all the torches. Gotta do it fast. A hype train is incoming? Yo, Rain, thank you so much for the 82 months. Final Fantasy VIII was good. I'm glad. I really like that game. Nope, no powder. Kara just finished. Oh, that was such a nice Moldorm fight. $20. FF8 was great, just wish they refined the system in it for later use. You mean the junction system? Oh, it's comments. People, I'm like, something is happening out of the corner of my eye. Is people adding comments and saying GG in the chat for Kara finishing? Ow. I think that was only one because they were too close together. I keep doing this where I'm not dashing correctly. What's going on? Not enough practice. I don't know. I loved the junction system. I loved how broken it was. And I think that was what most people hated about it. I loved how you could just overwhelm everything with just having a lot of the right magic equipped in the right spots. Ouch. Get in. Get in. And now silver's my true weakness. Nope. Yep. Nope. Nope. That's fine. We need to... There we go. This will get a double. Oh my god! for the raid! Done. Sakura Tsubasa finishes with a 4th place time of 1 hour, 40 minutes, and 48 seconds. And, yeah. GG. What a seed, though. It was one of those, like, really interesting ones where it's like, there was an item in the basement in Tower of Hera. Sorry, I was looking for my lotion here, because my hand is dry. I don't remember anything really discouraging leveling. So Crimson, yeah, the enemies were, like, the enemies increased in difficulty the higher you leveled up. So if you just didn't fight anything except for the final, like, each of the mandatory bosses. And the other thing is that I don't think the bosses actually gave you any experience either. So you could, like, finish the game with, like, a really low level, because you wouldn't actually level up. And the enemies, including the final bosses and everything else, all were weaker if you were lower level. Yeah. So it wasn't that it in the game discouraged you from leveling. It's just that the game itself doesn't tell you, but that's how the system works, is that the higher level you are, the harder the bosses and the harder the enemies are to fight in Final Fantasy VIII. Low level runs in Final Fantasy VIII are actually not challenge runs, max level runs were, yeah, exactly. So the game encourages you not to level up. Not because it tells you, but because of the way that the system works. The higher level you are, the harder it is. And I think that's pretty cool. Ask me how I know that. Oh no, Guy McDude. Yo, Flash finished now 2 minutes after me. But yeah, what was in the basement of Tower of Hera again? There was something. Moon Pearl? No, it wasn't. Moon Pearl was on Zora. There was something in the basement of Tower of Hera. Ice Rod, that's right. Ice Rod was in the basement of Tower of Hera. We had Flippers in Turtle Rock. And Fire Rod that was locked by Flippers in Turtle Rock that was locked by Fire Rod, and Fire Rod was on Sahasrahla. Flash, thank you so much for the Prime resub. What a seed, though. Kara, also with the 54 months. Oh yeah, it's been a while. I appreciate you. Oh, I thought that was gonna be money, because I got a hint that said that there was money in the Lost Woods, and I couldn't remember picking up money along the way, but I guess, yeah, there probably was a 20 rupee or something in the forest. Your first ever deathless seed. Nice. Late, but GG. I appreciate you. Red rupee and mushroom spot. Okay, yeah. I couldn't remember if there was one there or not. I was really upset. I hula hand to try to get enough money. I was banking on having enough money when I got to Zora, because I had like 150 rupees or something like that before I left Kakariko, and I had the glove. And so I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna go hula hand, try to get as much money as I possibly can, because then if I go to the south part and if I get a 300 rupee there, Then I can go pick up the Zora item, whatever that is, and then I won't have to worry about that for a while. Turns out that would have been really helpful if I had actually gotten enough money, because our last location, the Moon Pearl, yeah, it was a bummer. Oh, the good bee. See, that's so smart. I should have done that. Right? Tier 1 pull from the tree was red rupees, and the bush crab dropped 8 bombs. That was so nice. It was such a nice seed. It was an interesting seed. Also, looks like everybody who is going to finish has finished. Zara says, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Hey, Sparzavar. Choo choo. Hype train. Oh man. Scarth. Scarth, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs to the community. I appreciate it. See you to Flipper to you. Sabran, thank you so much for gifting him 5 subs as well. Flippers was my last item. I think it had to be everybody's. I'm filling up my water. You tried to dip Turtle Rock with no fire rod. Hey, look, you did the same thing I did. Sartes, thank you so much for the 500 chicken biddies. 0 deaths, 1 fairy revival. Yeah, that fairy revival was in Turtle Rock. The first time I went in there looking for, gosh, what did I get? I got something from Turtle Rock. I don't think it was anything good. Like the first time I went in there, I got the small key, went into the chain chomp room, and then picked up, what, bombs? It wasn't anything super great. I don't remember.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you liked it. If you aren't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the bell to get notified when I put out a new video. A huge thank you to my patrons on Patreon. You help me to be able to continue making videos. And if you want to become a member of the Patreon family, the link is in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!